Something in the cosmos is shifting, and most won't even notice it until it's too late. Between April 18th and 24th, the Moon, Mercury, and Venus are aligning in a way that will quietly shake your inner world. But you won't hear alarms, no headlines, just whispers. And by the time you feel it, it may already be rewriting your path. So stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal could change how you see this entire week. The sky may seem calm right now, almost too calm. No intense eclipses, no dramatic alignments, just a quiet canvas above. But don't let the stillness fool you. This is the kind of silence that arrives right before something powerful breaks through. It's a cosmic pause, laced with tension, like the air before a thunderstorm. The Moon, Mercury, and Venus are all shifting in ways that affect you deeply, but subtly. On the surface, everything appears stable, but underneath, transformation is stirring. This week, the Moon is pulling back, retreating into the background. When the Moon withdraws, so does emotional clarity. Meanwhile, Mercury, the communicator, is reaching its peak brightness, which may bring overwhelming thoughts or false clarity. Venus, the planet of love and values, is becoming more radiant, but also more intense. These three forces are working beneath your awareness, influencing your emotional patterns, your thoughts, and your desires without making it obvious. That's why you may feel off without understanding why. What you're experiencing isn't chaos yet, it's pressure. Think of it like tectonic plates shifting under the earth. You don't see the movement, but you feel the buildup. That rising anxiety, the unexpected memories, the sudden silence in your mind, it's all part of the buildup. The energy is gathering beneath your surface, not to break you, but to reveal you. This is not the end. This is the moment before the breakthrough, and if you tune in now, you'll be ready for what's coming next. Not all endings come with warnings. Sometimes people drift from your life without drama, just a quiet realization that the connection no longer fits. This week, as cosmic forces stir beneath the surface, many relationships will feel strained, distant, or strangely out of sync. It's not always something they did. It's not always something you said. It's the energy itself, shifting timelines, altering frequencies. You are evolving, and as you do, some bonds will naturally dissolve because they no longer match the path your soul is stepping into. Mercury is distorting clarity while Venus is illuminating truth. Together, they act like a cosmic mirror, showing you where comfort has replaced growth and where loyalty has become limitation. You may feel a sudden pull away from people who once felt essential. Detachment might creep in quietly or come crashing in like a wave of emotional truth. It's not betrayal, it's alignment. Your heart knows when something is no longer part of your future. And this week, it's making those decisions before your mind can rationalize them. Letting go doesn't mean failure. It means your spirit is making space for relationships that reflect your future, not your past. Some people were only meant to walk with you for a season, and that season may be closing. Trust that what stays, stays for a reason. And what leaves? It's making room for something greater. When energy shifts on this level, it's not just about who fits your life, it's about who fits your destiny. From April 18th to 24, you may find yourself looking to the universe for signs, only to be met with silence. The moon, your usual celestial guide, isn't offering its soft whispers or intuitive nudges right now. It's present, but it's passive. Instead of leading you through emotions or lighting the way, it's simply watching. And that absence of guidance might leave you feeling adrift, like you're making choices in the dark, without the comfort of spiritual confirmation. But this isn't abandonment, it's initiation. This is the moon's way of asking, have you learned to trust yourself? When the signs go quiet, when the external support seems to fade, the universe is inviting you to turn inward, to tune into your own inner wisdom, to stop waiting for synchronicities or external permission and start believing that your instincts are enough. This phase is meant to strengthen your spiritual independence, not weaken your resolve. It's easy to walk in faith when the road is lit. But the real growth happens when you keep walking anyway, even when the path is dim and the answers aren't clear. This is your test, not of knowledge, but of trust. Trust in your choices, trust in your growth, and most importantly, trust that the moon is still with you, just not as a guide right now, but as a witness to your courage. If you've made it this far, don't forget to subscribe for daily cosmic insights, astrology updates, and spiritual guidance, because the universe always has a message for you. On April 19th, Mercury reaches its brightest point in the sky, a stunning celestial display that seems to promise insight, clarity, and revelation. But here's the twist. This brightness doesn't guarantee truth. In fact, it often brings the opposite. Mercury, the planet of communication and thought, is known for its cleverness and trickster nature. And when it shines this brightly, it can seduce you into believing that everything you think and feel is crystal clear, even when it's not. This is the danger of false confidence. You may feel certain about a decision, a conversation, or even a sudden realization, but what feels right today might unravel tomorrow. Mercury's glow can blur the line between intuition and illusion, between instinct and impulse. It amplifies mental energy, but not always in the direction of wisdom. This is why it's essential to pause before making commitments, signing contracts, or speaking words that can't be taken back. The truth may still be forming beneath the surface. Think of this moment like staring at a mirage in the desert. The image is vivid, shimmering with possibility. But if you chase it too quickly, it might disappear when you need it most. Mercury's brilliance is beautiful, yes, but beauty can distract. So ground yourself. Wait a moment longer. The real clarity will come not in the brightness, but in the silence that follows. As the last quarter moon rises on April 21st, a wave of buried emotion rises with it. This isn't just a passing mood swing, it's a soul-deep release. Tears, irritability, or a sudden urge to scream may come out of nowhere, but they're not signs of breaking down. They're signs of breaking free. The inner child within you, the version that was silenced, misunderstood, or suppressed, is finally finding its voice. What may feel like emotional chaos is actually sacred communication. Let it happen. Let that part of you cry, rage, or speak, because what's leaving now is emotional weight you were never meant to carry. At the same time, Mercury and the Moon are both retreating from the Sun's light, symbolically turning away from clarity and conscious awareness. When thought, Mercury, and feeling, Moon, both step into shadow, you're left navigating a fog of impressions, not facts. You might experience déjà vu or vivid dreams, feel haunted by old memories, or sense emotions without a source. But these aren't meaningless. They're fragments from within, pieces of an emotional puzzle trying to make itself known. Pay attention to the patterns, the symbols, the things that repeat. They're guiding you inward, even if they don't make logical sense right now. Together, this cosmic duo of retreat is calling for deep inner work. You won't find answers in the outside world this week. You'll find them in your reactions, in your past, and in how your body responds to the unseen. This is a time to slow down and listen, not with your ears, but with your intuition. What seems like confusion now is actually a detox of the soul. And when the light returns, you'll understand why it had to go dark first. If you've been waking up between 3 and 5 a.m., don't rush to label it as restlessness or poor sleep. These early morning hours are known across spiritual traditions as cosmic windows, moments when the veil between the physical and spiritual world thins. During this time, your subconscious is wide open, ready to receive messages that the waking mind might block out. Whispers in your dreams, a chill that runs through your spine, a sudden knowing, all of it is part of a greater download. The universe is speaking quietly, but intentionally. Your only task? Pay attention, write it down, reflect. These moments are never random, and just as your inner world becomes more receptive, the skies offer a radiant sign. On April 24th, Venus, planet of love, beauty, and values, reaches its peak brightness. But this isn't just a visual marvel, it's a cosmic spotlight, casting illumination on what you've been afraid to see. Relationships, finances, self-worth, anything you've kept in the shadows may suddenly be exposed. What once felt comforting may now feel false. What you used to justify may now seem heavy. This isn't Venus punishing you, it's Venus inviting you to see your truth without the filters. Together, these energies work in sync. The 3-5 a.m. wake-ups open your soul to receive divine truth, and Venus brings that truth into focus. You may realize that the love you're giving isn't being returned, or that the way you measure your worth is based on outdated beliefs. These revelations can feel harsh, but they are medicine. This is your moment to release illusions and reclaim clarity. Let the light in, even if it's blinding at first. In the wake of the recent full moon, the emotional storm is clearing, and what remains is raw, undeniable truth. You may start to see people, situations, or even parts of yourself with painful clarity. Friendships that once felt unbreakable may suddenly feel distant. A job you once tolerated might now feel unbearable. These realizations can sting, but they are not here to hurt you. They're here to free you. Clarity isn't always comforting, but it's necessary. The more you resist what's being revealed, the more tension you'll feel. But if you lean in and accept what's being shown, you'll unlock a level of peace you didn't know was possible. This week, the universe won't speak in straight lines or logic. Mercury's energy has turned mystical, and your rational mind won't be the guide it usually is. Instead, pay attention to symbols, a feather on your path, repeating numbers like 111 or 444, or even strange, vivid dreams. They all carry messages. Your gut instincts are louder than ever, even if they don't make sense. And that's the point. This isn't a week for spreadsheets and explanations. It's a week for intuition, emotion, and faith in the unseen. Think of it this way. Your soul is speaking in metaphor while your mind begs for facts. Choose to listen to the soul. Trust the signs, even if they're subtle. Trust the discomfort, even if it's confusing. And most of all, trust that what you're feeling, those sudden nudges, weird coincidences, and emotional flashes, are part of a higher language guiding you toward alignment. You're not imagining it, you're decoding it. This is your cosmic reset. It won't always feel peaceful, but it is purposeful. What doesn't align will feel heavier. What's meant for you will start to call your name, quietly but persistently. Trust that these intense few days are not a breakdown. They're a breakthrough. And if you allow it, this recalibration will leave you lighter, clearer, and more attuned to the life you were always meant to live. If this message resonated with you, even in the slightest, don't keep it to yourself. Someone you love might be walking through these shifts without even realizing it. So, like this video, subscribe for more cosmic updates and share this with someone who needs guidance right now. And in the comments, let me know. Have you felt the shift? What dreams, signs, or emotions have been showing up for you? Your experience could be the confirmation someone else needs. Remember, these next few days aren't random. They're sacred. Listen closely, trust deeply, and let the universe recalibrate you.